I was just at your panel, and you touched upon something that I was going to ask. Because what I like about your role is that you've been on the show for 25 years.
Yeah.
So people grew up with you. Like, it's not actually, the person doesn't exist, but they can relate to it.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, have you heard any stories like, because sometimes you hear that LGBTQ youth gets kicked out of families and stuff like that. Maybe that people are more accepting that now because they've seen your character grow up in the show?
I've received so many messages over the years that my coming out story helped them explain to their family, or just helped them realize their identity. And I've heard the bad stories, and but overwhelmingly it's good. It's bridged gaps, it's created conversations, and I think that's why it's so important. And for anybody that questions, like, why do we need representation? Like, well, that's why. There's still a long way to go. There's still people who need minds and hearts, change. So, like, the more the merrier. Like, let's keep it going.
Yeah, another question of mine was, did you in fact receive bad messages, like maybe on social media?
Absolutely. I mean, I think, the difference, in the panel that we were just on, we had young people, and we, had people who have been working for a while. I think my audience is very different. They've been watching it for a long time, so a lot of them are older, and even though, they're bringing in new people, and this story brings in new people, there's a certain, type of audience that soap operas have catered to.
Yeah.
We are changing that, hopefully. There's still a lot of work to be done, but, I'll just be totally real, like, a lot of people watch it are older or religious, or, and they have opinions, and I totally understand. I wish they wouldn't tell me them. That's all I would ask. Like, maybe just keep them to yourself. But oh no, I've received a ton of flack on social media. Absolutely.
Well, thanks for the groundbreaking part then.
Yeah.
You're really doing it for us then.
Yeah. All you do is you just hit this nifty little button. It's just block.
Yes. Yeah.
Just block.
Also, I heard you say in a video that you and Kate, that on the one day, the wedding day, was just another day at work.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, that you also realized how historic it was.
Yeah. It was a really, it's tough with anything like a wedding or a gala. They're really long days, and I think, balancing the appreciation and the realization of what we were doing brought a different kind of energy to it, and where people would get tired or cranky, or like, these are 12-hour days.
Yeah.
They're so long, and everybody has to be up on their feet and be in heels and be made up, and it gets very, very tiring, but everybody had a good attitude, and I think that was for sure part of it. We did, 2 days of really tough work, and it was fun. Other weddings aren't that fun. Ours was. So I get to say, and everybody has said the same. I'm not the only one who thinks that. Other our co-stars have been like, yeah, that was actually fun. I was tired, but it's not as bad as it usually was. And I was like, yes.
We did it. And did you maybe really realize the impact later when fan reactions started coming in?
Well, I had first really got the impact when I saw how hard the show was working on making this beautiful and making it celebratory for fans, making it fun and festive, and how much work they were putting into visually having it be stunning, promoting it, making sure we were comfortable, making it the event that it should have been. And then, yeah, obviously, when all of that, all of that hard work is on the screen and it's being promoted, it got the response that we hoped for, and I was so excited for people to see it. and I wanted them to just feel like they were there with us having fun, and I think we accomplished that from what I read on social media.
Good. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And thanks for being here at Lexicon.
Yeah, of course. I'm so excited. Finally. You guys have been tweeting at me for years.
Oh.